Hello from Redwood City. This is Mark, and I'm here to do my reading from the Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. Project of reading these for 365 days, and man, this has been a journey. I started doing this thing now where I'm going to time my portion of the share at 3 minutes, see how well I do. And this is a reading actually from September 5th, and it starts off with the topic, there is nothing to be afraid of. Sometimes we somehow get frightened, and a fear gets into the subconscious mind. Consciously din into the mind that you are immortal and there is nothing to be afraid of. Think in a positive way. Boldly meditate on it. Convince your conscious mind and let the conviction sink into your subconscious mind. You can even make a tape of your own, put it under your pillow, and literally sleep on it. It will slowly sink into your subconscious mind. The fear has gone into the subconscious, and you need to replace it with positive thoughts. So until the new ideas sink in, keep listening to them. Your mind is not completely sleeping, and your subconscious mind will still be listening to the tapes. When you are awake, consciously think about it. Write down a reminder that you can read now and then. Put reminders everywhere until it's completely rooted out. Do all the positive things you can think of. There are other ways also, but the yogic way is to put a new, opposite thought into the mind so that the undesirable thought will be squeezed out. And if you can't do it all by yourself, get help from others. Well, this is 3 minutes here. I'm doing it on my phone today. So this is, what comes to mind right away is there's a yogic practice called Pratipaksha Bhavana. And I know I've brought this up before. It's a good one that's spoken about in exactly this way. You're squeezing out a negative and replacing it with something positive. And it's said that a negative thought and a positive thought can't occupy the same space at the same moment in your mind, but it can be there can be an outweighing of one or the other. And so using some kind of practice like this is powerful, and it can be used in ways that I've been given to also use it like an affirmation to help stimulate a new way of thinking about myself or my business. It's a way to talk to that older reptilian brain, maybe, or that, I guess it's more spoken about here, the subconscious mind that gets other information locked in, and it's a way to unlock it by giving it some of these positive thoughts. And it seems like it may seem a little out there at times to hear this, but think about the reinforcement we were given as kids, all the messaging we're given on a daily basis with different marketing schemes, etc. There's all this information that's repeatedly going into our minds, and much of it is going in subconsciously, intentionally in that way. So if we can find a way to send more positive thoughts, that we don't need all these things, that we are enough as we are, it may actually bring some balance to some of these imbalances that we may feel inside ourselves. And Sujata gave a message about this at a satsang last night, and it's simply a practice of learning to look at yourself in the mirror and to make this connection with your own divine self, and actually look in your eyes and tell yourself, I love you, and to do it with the real earnest feeling. And allow that to soar in the sky of your mind so that it eventually lands in your heart. It lands into that all part of your being. I have to check this. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to leave it there. And I like that, the main topic here is that there's nothing to be afraid of, because we're starting to send new messaging even to those fears that we have. So what are some of those fears that are in our lives that we actually could use this as medicine, use the Pratipakshibhavana as medicine, and that over time may have a more lasting effect. Time's up. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Or actually later today.